Hey guys, rock review.
When no one's there to help you choose, and if you ever decide to speak the truth now, when they cast their first stones, they will cast them at you. They will cast them at you. Alone in a crowded room, forever fading out of you. Lay down so they can dance all over you. You only have everything to lose. At home in an old costume, that mask you wear is wearing you. You found a new romance. You only have everything to lose.
Hey guys, this week we're gonna go with the band Trapt. They were formed in 1997 in LA, California. Trapt consists of Chris Brown on vocals, Monty on drums, Pete Sherrill on bass guitar, and Rob Torres on lead guitar. And then up until their final album, instead of Rob Torres, they actually had Simon or Mandy, something like that, on lead guitar instead of Rob Torres. In 2002, Trapt released their self-titled debut album. This song had a lot of heavy hitters, such as Headstrong, which is probably their most popular. If you've heard that song, you've heard Trapt. If you've heard Trapt, you've definitely heard that song. It also has Still Frame and Hollow Man, both of which are hard hitters once again. If you're not into the heavy hitting scene though, if you like acoustic stuff, there's the song Stories. Recommend that one myself. Also, if you don't exactly want acoustic but you don't want heavy hitting stuff, I also recommend Echo, These Walls, and Made of Glass. All really good tracks. In 2005, Trapt released their sophomore album entitled Someone in Control. I gotta admit, this album not as good. Not as good as Trapt. I would recommend about 2 to 3 songs from this album. You've got Lost Realist, which is a softer song, and then I would recommend, if you like heavier stuff, go with Skin Deep. In 2007, Trapt released their first live album entitled Live, with an exclamation point over it. Creative, guys. Way to go. On this album, they had 2 brand new studio songs thrown out there entitled Stay Alive and Everything to Lose. Stay Alive is an okay song. Definitely an interesting piece, but Everything to Lose is definitely one of those songs that everyone should listen to, whether you like heavy hitting stuff, non-heavy hitting stuff. It's amazing. Definitely though for you heavy hitters out there. I talked earlier in another review about how a lot of times songwriters and singers can't quite express, a full range of emotion. There's usually, I'm angry, I'm happy, I'm sad, and I love you. And those are basically the 4 ranges most singers come about. There are exceptions to the rule. And in Everything to Lose, Chris Brown really breaks that exception. It's not one of those I'm pissed, angry songs. It's more so I'm angry because I'm frustrated. It's a very different emotion, really, than what you get out of a lot of other bands, a lot of other songs. Usually you get angry, you get pissed, even you get everything else. But very rarely do you get a song where they sound frustrated instead of I'm gonna kill you because I'm just mad. It's less Hulk, more I'm frustrated. Trapt released their 3rd album in 2008 entitled Only Through the Pain. And I gotta say, I'm probably gonna get a bunch of crap for this, but it's probably my favorite album, to be honest. Just Chris's songwriting, it really strikes me. Maybe it's because of what's been going on in my life lately, all the crap I've had to go through. But at least for the moment, Only Through the Pain is probably my favorite album by them. It's got a slightly more melodic guitars. They actually introduced guitar solos into their work, such as in the song Black Rose, which I highly recommend you check out. Other songs I recommend you check out from the album, none of them are going to be heavy hitting, so if you're looking for heavy hitting, this isn't the album for you. Anyone else though, check this album out. There's Black Rose, like I said before. Also, just it's a different feel from the rest of the album, but it's more upbeat, faster. It's called Wasteland. Check that one out. And then also other songs include Contagious, Ready When You Are, Only One in Color, and I would also recommend The Last Tear. Just this last week, on October 12th, 2010, Trapt released their latest album with their new lead guitarist, Rob Torres. I gotta say, Simon was a good guitarist, don't get me wrong, but I think Rob does a lot better job with the guitar work on them. There's definitely more soloing going on. I feel like the guitar is definitely becoming a larger part of the music. Maybe it makes me happy because I'm a guitar player myself, so I like hearing guitar parts. But at the same time, it doesn't block out the rest of the band. Chris still comes out great on vocals, Monty's excellent on drums, and Pete still stands out on bass guitar. Songs I really recommend you check out: Heavy Hitters, definitely got to check out Sound Off, their #1 single off of it, as well as Drama Queen, which is track 2, I believe. I would also recommend, though, you check out End of My Rope, which is more energetic, as long as Get Up, also more energetic, not really a heavy hitter, but not a slower one. It's fast paced. The song the album is named after, No Apologies, is really good. It has more of an atmospheric sound to it. It's good though. But probably my favorite song off of this album is entitled Stranger in the Mirror. And if you want to check that album out, if you want to download that song for free, you decide you like it but you don't feel like buying the album quite yet, you can download the song Stranger in the Mirror if you go to Trapt's official Facebook page, which is going to be right down there in the description. And if you like their Facebook page, they give you a link to download Stranger in the Mirror, completely free, totally legal. Definitely recommend it. In this album, once again, Chris has done a great job of writing songs. He only Through the Pain, he was an excellent songwriter for that, as with the album Trapt. But in Only Through the Pain, it seemed more like he was writing the song to one person in particular. The whole album was about one, maybe two people in particular, and how he missed them, he was in love with them, or something like that. It was more of a love album, really. It was a softer album. But this one, No Apologies, it's more directed to a more general audience, I guess is the correct word. He's directing all the songs more towards a general audience. Sound Off, it definitely sounds more like he's complaining about the government and, you know, the people in charge, and how we really need to take charge, sound off ourselves, and let people know our opinions, our views, not shy away. But that's just one example. He's talking about a whole range of people throughout every song and the entire album overall. Overall, definitely check out Trapt. They're definitely worth a listen to. If you like them, great. If not, well, sorry about that then. You're missing out on some great stuff. Right now they are touring with Skillet and Papa Roach. A tour, I'll be honest, I wish I could go see. However, transportation will not allow me to. So take care, peace out, check them out.